Good morning. How is everyone doing on this lovely spring day?
Super duper duper.
Woo. Hope everyone is doing well. We are celebrating, I guess, the 22nd of March. It's the first day of spring. That's what it is. I knew it was something. In case you hadn't noticed, the pollen's been out a little bit. So. Anyway, we're going to get started here with a little percussion interlude. Says, I'm so grateful, so grateful. Well, I'm so grateful, sing it. So grateful. Well, I'm so grateful, so grateful. Well, I'm so grateful, so grateful. So I want to say thank you, thank you. If you can't stand up, and say thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Well, thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful day. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This joyful, this joyful, this joyful day. This joyful, this joyful, this joyful day. I want to say thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Woo! Yeah! Thank you, thank you. You may be seated. We had some additional drumming back here that sounded really good. Thank you, Bright Matter. Woo! All right. It's so wonderful to see you here today. We have a very special day today because Miss Reverend Donna Gulick will be giving the message today. We're so blessed to have her here. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm Reverend Victoria Loveland Cohen. In case you don't know, I see a few new faces here today. Welcome. I'm glad you're here on this glorious day. And we want to say hello to those of you joining online on Facebook or YouTube. Hello, we see you. We are blowing you kisses. And we know that you are seeing us and connecting with us. So just say hello in the chat. We feel like we're connected. All right, so let's just take a moment and breathe together. Opening to this beautiful energy that is present here now. And as Donna lights the divine light candle, we're just going to ask you to be with that element of fire for a moment. There we go. And from this place, I invite you to say with me our opening invocation, which is on the screen. Taking a breath. Together, there is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life. God, the good omnipotence. Take a breath. Allow that possibility of infinite good that is present and available, allow it to be fully expressing, fully present in your heart, in your consciousness, in your body, in your life. is just waiting for an invitation, and we invite it now by saying yes, yes, and so it is, so it is. All right.
I surrender. I trust and I know as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I surrender. I trust and I know as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love.
And this is our opportunity to allow ourselves to fall more deeply into that space of infinite love that is holding us, that is growing in our heart, that is indeed our life energy. And so if you will settle back, close your eyes or gaze softly down. Begin to take some nice, slow, deep breaths, allowing the body to relax. And let's open to the energy of this season. The spring equinox is happening. It's that perfect balance between light and dark. And it represents an opportunity of us to be in perfect balance with rest and activity. A perfect balance between self-care and caring for others. A perfect balance between listening and speaking. A perfect balance between salt and light that we've been talking about. The saltiness grounded in humanity part of us, balanced with the absolute light part of us. Feeling that balance. We allow ourselves to dip into the side of that light in this moment together, in the silence for the next couple of minutes. from this place of this light that has been activated within us, together with each individual expression of this one light, we have created a powerful healing vortex together. And into this place, into this receptacle of light, I invite you to call forth gently aloud the names of people who you've been holding in your heart, in your prayers, places in the world that could use this activation of light. People in the Middle East, all world leaders. And we also hold in our hearts and in our prayers and in this healing light the people who have filled out a prayer request and put it in our prayer box. And together we send them energy, anyone who is requesting to know Spirit more, to experience Spirit in their body, in their finances, in their relationships, in their hearts and minds, and in every area of their life. Spirit is. Light is. Love is. Abundance is. Healing happens now. And so I invite you to begin to deepen your breaths and begin to bring that life energy back into your body. Maybe stretching a little bit, coming back into the balance with the grounded part of us. And I invite you to open your eyes and take a look around and see all the faces of this light. All around you, all the variations of light. Seeing Spirit in all. Oops. That's okay. All right. Let's take a deep breath in together. Fully back, fully present in our bodies, fully alive, awake, and aware, and ready for some fabulous music. Take it away, Bright Matter.
Good morning again. This is just a lovely song. It's from that era in the kind of early mid-'60s where guys like Frankie Lane and Mel Torme and those kind of folks were out singing songs. So this is a Frankie Lane song. And we have just put a little swing on it. I believe for every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. I believe that somewhere in the darkest night, a candle glows. I believe for everyone who goes astray, someone will come to show the way. Oh, I believe above the storm, during all this prayer, we'll still be heard. that someone in the great somewhere hears every word. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know why I believe. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or feel the sky, then I know why I believe.
Good morning, online and here. Thank you for taking your time to listen to this. Thank you for being you. May the words that come through me bring through the light that each needs. May they go in whatever way they need to the people listening now or present here, people listening later, and outward to help our world, outward to increase the light, as do each of you. And I'm thankful this is true. Well, the title is Receiving Guidance in a Tumultuous Time. You think we got one of those? You know, in tumultuous times, we tend to react with fear, anger, polarization, blame, you name it. We might react with it. And what do we do with that? Well, it's very human and normal of us, isn't it? So what we do first is embrace ourselves, right? And say, of course, you feel these things. And to be compassionate with ourselves. For being human, yeah, we came to do that. It's stamped on our hand. I will be human. So, loving ourselves. And then sending love outward to all who feel likewise. To all who feel likewise. Wherever they may be, whoever, however. And when we send, we are less collapsed with our own emotions about the tumult. I was taught this very early on when my sensitivities began opening more in my early 30s. An ambulance would go by and I would feel the heart pain or the birth pains, or I don't know if that was accurate for sure, but I would feel not so good. And guidance right away was, send. Don't put that in, send. So when we're feeling that kind of pain and fear, send out the love and the light to all who feel likewise or might later on or whatever. So what about this time? What's going on? As I understand it from guidance I've received and from many, many people whose guidance and words I respect, feelings I respect, we're in a time of possibly the greatest leap of evolution in the history of humankind. Can we know it's the greatest? Heavens, no, but we can think it might be. And that's a huge deal. In Sally Gerner's book, that was The Clockwork Universe, had a few more words in the title, but that's close. after the Clockwork Universe. She pointed out through physics, through molecular biology, and through spirituality, and through psychology, and through history. She had 2 PhDs and a master's. She couldn't help it. That before there's a huge leap in consciousness, there's always a huge drawback. There are a huge number of people saying, I'm not going there, that's not happening, I'm in control. Dark Ages before the Renaissance is the one I remember from reading her book 20 or 30 years ago. There are right now, as you well know, people that are saying, we're not having a consciousness change, we're having a control. And that happens before a leap. So how do we get to the leap? Well, that's all up to us by what we do internally and externally. Yes, our service, but also our personal growth, our cleaning up the places inside, and I know I've got them, where I'm thinking judgment of the controlling beings and not thinking, all right, I send love, I send light. I'm not thinking deep enough. I'm not seeing the big enough picture. And that's so much what we need as human beings for ourselves. And then it's what the consciousness change needs. So seeing the big picture really helps. When we feel fear, when we feel anger, hatred, anything that's separating, anything that says them and us, we can send light, but we need to see the big picture so we don't collapse into the little one and believe beliefs that aren't real and aren't big enough. They aren't what's really happening here. Yeah, they're scary when we look at that side. And we have work to do, whatever we're each guided to do, which brings us to guidance, receiving guidance in a tumultuous time. First, we need to clear the chaos from our minds. I'm going to invite you to do one with me that I find really helpful. Imagine underneath this church, underneath, if you're seeing this on YouTube or Facebook now or later, under your home or wherever you are, a sheet of pure white light, divine light, Christ light, whatever words you put on is bigger than words anyway. And feel it helped by angels, guides, masters, teachers. Feel it, nature spirits, put it all in. Bringing the light up through the foundation, through each and every one of us. If you're in a home with pets, through the furniture, through everything, clearing and cleansing anything that doesn't belong. And we keep that going, and we know that it's removing, helping us not specialize in those negative thoughts, helping us as we raise it through all of us and all that is, up through anything above the ceiling until it gets above the roof and above the trees, and we tie it up like a big bundle of dirty laundry. And tie it with a purple cord or a rainbow cord and give it to the angels, to spirit, to transform that energy into pure light. And then that pure white golden light comes down through the room, through all of us, into earth, helping heal Mother Earth, and through earth, and outward to all beings. All beings. And so it is. You can do that a lot faster than I just did, but I wanted to give you the experience. You can go somewhere where the energy feels yucky, using a very professional word, and you can just in your mind quickly do that and watch the energy change in the room. If there are other people there and it's a meeting where people are getting grouchy with each other or sparring, you just put that there. Feel it transformed. And it's a miracle. It really, truly is. It works. It works in traffic too. Oh, very good. Thank you. Well done. But we have to be sure we tune to the right station. And we're going to have a slide in a moment. How do you tune to the right station to get guidance? Any of you have read the book, forgive me, some of this is from the book that I published last August. Take 2 or 3 deep breaths, pausing at the top of the in-breath. So let's do that now. And then sighing on the out-breath. And do that again. Anatomically, you're clearing out tense energy when you do that. After doing that, feel yourself making space in your mind and heart. I mean, you're doing it in the middle of it, but again, do it. And then, next slide, please, say a prayer of surrender. I'm not trying to tell you the words you need to have. This is approximately the one I do. I wing it every time. So it's approximately, but to give you an idea of full surrender, at this time, I choose to release my agendas, obvious and hidden. I willingly surrender my desires, ancient vows, and preconceived ideas. I offer them up to Spirit for transformation. I ask for divine help in creating a reality that is for the highest good of myself and all concerned. So be it. Thank you. Why ancient vows? Well, if you happen to believe in past lives, we've sometimes made vows that are still in place. So if you know, I keep believing in poverty, you might want to release the vow of poverty taken in some, life in an ashram or a convent or whatever. And we don't always know what all our agendas are, so that's the obvious and hidden. Because we may have some agendas that have been there a long time. It has to be this way. We release those too. To get guidance, we maybe didn't do any of these things, by the way, and you get some anyway. Turn left here, okay? Find out later that car accident was around the corner that way. But we all want guidance, and so to really open to it, we need to surrender. I'll tell you a story. When Dave and I, and we can take the slide down if you want now, when Dave and I were leaving Lexington, Virginia, we put our house on the market. That was March of 1979. We bought a house. We had 3 small children. Dave wasn't going to teach anymore. The speech therapy position, which was my original profession, was not going to work for me to do. And so we didn't know what our living would be. We were paying a bridge loan on the house in Virginia and the one down here, and a perfectly sellable house wasn't selling. And I really thought I had surrendered this, so did Dave, many times. But I sat down on Christmas Eve by myself in the other room. The 3 young children were in playing. And I said, God, if bankruptcy is for the highest good and that's how you want us to serve, I surrender even to that. We received a call a few hours later. Houses don't sell on Christmas Eve. But the realtor said, your house just sold for the asking price. Which nowadays you hope for more than the asking price. Back then we were so thankful. So I believe that part of why it sold then was I finally took my greatest fear that I hadn't even known I had ahead of time and said, all right, this too, if it'll serve. It works. I should have done it a few months before, though. Yes, exactly. Yes, for sure. So how does guidance come? A hunch or a feeling? Why did we leave Lexington to move here? Dave got this hunch that we really needed to move. We didn't know where yet, but his hunch felt right for a number of reasons. And synchronicities is another way. Within about a week and a half of our going, okay, we're going to move, but let's not tell anybody, because we don't know where and we don't know when. They really will think we're crazy, and some already do. You know, the people down the block that do meditation, what's that? Within a week, about three different times, people brought up the name Chapel Hill. Dave and I, he was from New Jersey, I was from Southern California via a year in London. We did not have a clue where Chapel Hill was. So we found that out very quickly and came down. It turned out some very close friends of ours from Virginia Beach were also coming. So we met down here. But as soon as Dave and I drove into town, I saw the sign, entering Chapel Hill. By the way, we live in Carborough, so it had to get expanded a little. But it said, entering Chapel Hill. I said, Dave, this is it. We're supposed to come here. And Dave so beautifully said, what do you think if we look around first? On the way home, Dave beautifully said, I think this is it too. But it was synchronicity of three people mentioning Chapel Hill that directed us, and it was a long time ago, 1979. It can be a picture that comes into your head that gives you guidance. It can be something you read in a book or hear in a conversation. The conversation is about something completely different, but a certain set of words just like smacks you in the forehead, and you go, oh. Or, gee, I've heard that twice before this week. Or you can read it in a book. Decades and decades and decades ago, when I was about 26, I was reading The Art of Loving, and I had a huge decision to make that I don't even need to go through what it was, but it was going to affect the lives of other people, and it was the biggest decision of my life, probably. And I was reading The Art of Loving, and in The Art of Loving, there was some sentence that I suddenly knew, yes, I have to do that. I have to do this thing I'm wondering if I should do. And I've read the book several times since. I can't find the sentence. But at the time, I knew, and I positively knew. And I wasn't like this person that was going, yeah, from childhood, I always knew I was listening to guidance. No, I didn't know that. But at 26, it was very clear what that was. And it's always been important to me to serve, and how that it would be serving, that it would be for the highest good of all, even though there would be people that didn't think so at first. Another way guidance can come is words that come into your mind. When we were here, and we'd been here a few months, and we're still wondering what on earth are we doing to earn a living, and we're asking every day in meditation, and no clear answers come. And we were told in meditation, I think I got it that time, teach study techniques. What? Well, Dave had been a 4th and 5th grade teacher. I've been a speech therapist. We've been in schools. Okay, fine. There was no internet, of course. Go to the library, learn how to, what the best study techniques are, put out the word. So for 2 years, we did that. one, two of which we were given the UNC football team, who I can tell you badly needed it. And then after that, the work we each were to do opened and became obvious. But at the point at which we were teaching football players, we'd been told this is an intermediate job for both of you. This isn't what you're going to do for long-term service. So our second car at that point was a moped, top speed 19 miles an hour going down Estes. So I can still even remember what I was wearing because this was such an amazing piece of guidance. Flowered skirt, ruffled red blouse, the helmet. So I'm going down just not really focusing on guidance at all, just getting down Estes and not getting hit. And all of a sudden I hear in my mind, because I had asked several times, what is my purpose here? Not just here, but here in life. All of a sudden these words come through. I know I didn't make them up. Your purpose is to love. Now, my human reaction is, great, do you know anybody who pays for that? Okay, so when you get partial guidance, which can be at any time, that was at least 3 weeks after I'd been asking the question. When you get partial guidance, then ask for a dream, ask for further clarity, ask to know. And, question mark, it will come. It may unfold through events, which is how Dave's life and mine went. It may unfold other ways, but it will. And we have a slide with my affirmation. It may come then or later, even days or weeks after, may not be exactly what you expected, underlined, capitalized, and bold, because we don't ever know the whole picture. We don't. But guidance will come, and we just need to be open to receiving it. Thank you. So there's a handout that will be handed out soon, hopefully. And for anybody that's seeing this on YouTube or Facebook now or later, it's also sneaking in a slide ad, but not really, in the book. Light is Our True Nature by yours truly. It happens to be on page 35 if you already have the book. At the end of each chapter, okay, I back up a minute. Back up a minute. 7 years ago, Dave and I both got, to our complete surprise, at different times. Well, they were like within the same week, but we were each by ourselves when we got it. The handouts didn't happen. Okay, now it's in the book. Sorry, miscommunication somewhere, not to worry. We both got, now it's time to retire. I was 73, Dave was 72. I never thought I would retire, and I'm now unretired again, but only part-time. But I was told you need to write a book. It needs to be a spiritual memoir, and I argued. I argue with Spirit more than once, often. And I said, no, I don't want an all-about-me thing. I don't want this to be people going, oh, I'll project on you that you can do it, I can't. I hate that. Don't like that, not at all. So guidance immediately said, oh no, that's not what we mean. What we mean is put at the end of the chapters a do-it-yourself for whatever the experience was about. So that is what the book has, which is why I could say, well, it's on this page. There are many, many pages with do-it-yourself experiences for getting guidance, knowing if it's guidance, knowing if you're clear, and trusting it. So my my point I want to make is, if you don't trust that it's guidance, join the crowd. For 40 years, I did attunements, which some people call readings, using the intuitive and prayer to serve people who came to the office and told me, here's the list of things I'm really puzzled about, I'm struggling with, having trouble with, here's the sorrows, and whatever came through is what I said. Well, you would think that somebody like that trusts it all the time. No. Regularly, my mind says you made that up. So there are a large number of ways you can tell you didn't make it up. Since we don't have the handout, I'll tell you a few. One is, if it comes through like a thought, but it's wording you wouldn't have, or a thought you wouldn't even begin to think, or a suggestion of a maybe, and you think, maybe I made it up, maybe I didn't. Take the first step. Take a baby step. Now how does it feel? Does it need a course correction? Or do I take the next step? Use that with everything that you sense, that you, maybe you know, I just got guidance. Maybe you have no clue. Was that dream guidance? Well, what could it mean? I asked for further clarity. Okay, maybe. Go toward it with a baby step, and then see. Now, once in a while, you leap off a cliff. When Dave and I went full-time RVing, sold and gave away everything we owned, we just kind of leapt off a cliff and did it. But guidance had guided us. Now is the time, because we were thinking, well, we had to be old enough to be on Medicare or whatever. The kids were grown. And it turned out, no, that was not accurate. Guidance wanted us to go ahead. Well, the reason was obvious many years later. We did that for 4 years. Then our youngest daughter and her husband moved back to this area, which we'd never assumed was not home. We just didn't think we needed a house. And it was real fun to travel. And so they said, well, we're going to have kids, and we hope you'll be around a lot. And we said, sure. Then our daughter was pregnant, and we said, we'll take care of the baby for, 6, 8, 9 weeks after you finish your maternity leave. Connor's 13, Kylie's 10, and Ella's 7. And we've been true to our word, except for the timeline, we thought. And we did have to get a house again, because putting a toddler to sleep in an RV when you're, 3 seconds away, no, 1 second, it doesn't work. Not going to happen. So there are times your guidance comes through and it's really clear. Other parts of it unfold and you realize, oh, but we would never have gotten our full-time RVing that we so thoroughly enjoyed, going to different parts of the country, spending time getting to know the nature microcosm and macrocosm, as well as the human one. Who ever heard of dog docking or a homemade boat show, build it your own boat and then take it out and everybody see if it sinks? I never heard of any of those things. So you'd find out how people in a different microcosm lived, which was so fun and exciting. And in the book, I tell many, many challenges of accepting people the way they are. So my guidance now is that I'm probably out of time. So I want to thank you for taking your precious time, for coming here, for being with us online. And I invite you to come often online or here, because Reverend Victoria's light shines forth. Her messages are so clear. The guest speakers are clear. The community is just the best. So I invite you to do that. And as we do collection, to give whatever is from your heart as this served you. And afterwards, I will be selling books out on the porch where we will have our refreshments. Thank you all.
Well, I had a little divine guidance myself this morning. We're going to do a song that Donna requested to have, and it's a song that you've heard before, and it's a song I've sung a lot of times, and I thought to myself, gee, here we go, another version of this. But then Michael Newton stepped up and said,
That's
I'd like to
right.
help you sing this song. And I said, you can have it, man. So, with a little divine guidance, we now have Michael Newton joining.
Yes.
And here we go.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. In my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be.
Let it be,
Let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. Wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be.
and Rosanna Ariel on bass and flute.
Beautiful, beautiful. There's a reason that song is a classic, right? oh, there's still a chance they will see. Let it be. Thank you, Michael and Roshana and Chris. Thank you, thank you. Look, people being brave and standing up and sharing their light. That's what we're about now, right? That's what we're about. And so we have a moment now to really connect with the reason that we're here. The reason that we're here. And we say this every Sunday when we come together, but I really want you to open to that ground of being, that this is the foundation on which our vision and mission was built. Okay? So let's take a breath from that heart space and invite you to say together with me our vision. We envision the divine light awakening in all. Our mission, we center in peace and love. We connect in our hearts with others. We celebrate our journey toward wholeness, and we empower others to experience their spiritual magnificence. And so it is. And so from this place, we have an opportunity to support what it is that we're about here. And it is a blessing, honestly, in three ways, this opportunity to share of our generosity, to share of our gifts. It's a blessing in that we are supporting what we're about. Everything comes from this place, all of the classes and the events and the outdoor sacred spaces events and the opportunities to have guest speakers and guest musicians and all that we offer here. We have an opportunity to support that. That is a blessing. Secondly, we're blessed because a portion of our revenue, of your gifts, comes to bless people in our community like IFC that help people who are hungry, feed the hungry and house the homeless, right? And it's a blessing because it opens the door, the floodgates for more abundance to come into our lives because we are participating in the law of circulation. We are giving. We're opening it up for more abundance of all types to come into our lives. So a triple blessing. This is our opportunity together to experience a triple blessing. So if you would take whatever represents your offering today and, find these in the back of the seats. This is an envelope for cash. And there's a lot of online things. You can scan the QR code or give on Venmo or on our website. And if you're doing that electronically, then you might want to put the blue card as a symbol of your gift. And then if you are signed up as a sustainer, which says, I am committed to sustaining on a regular basis, and I'm signed up for that, then that's the green card, the conscious sustainer card. So whatever it is for you, I bless you and thank you and know that you're blessed because of this. And I invite you to take whatever symbolizes that and bring it to your heart. And those of you joining us online, if you are giving, and it does take resources to provide this online, so I know that you want to support that, and there's probably a link that's being put up in the chat that you can press on to make your gift. So I want you to join us as well as we do this together. All right. Together, let's say our blessing. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I am. And so it is.
The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create
so I invite you to feel that energy moving through your heart and out through your hands as you direct them this way. And we have our wonderful prayer partner, Karen Rowe, here to help us bless these gifts as well. And we see them for what they are, truly love in expression. Love, that generous spirit from your heart, blessing this community and going back to you to bless you, pressed down, multiplied, and running over. Thank you, Spirit. And so it is. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. And here is our prayer box that Kellen is taking back out to the foyer. So it will be on the credenza there. If you'd like to have a prayer prayed over during the service and also by our prayer team all month, then please fill that out and put it in the prayer box. All right, so yes, we are saying hello and welcoming and sending our love to all of new faces. I see some new faces today. Donna's fan club, I think, many of them. Thank you for being here. It was good, right? Are you glad you came? Yeah. And so if you would like, we do have a brochure with some information and a card that has an opportunity for you to sign up for our e-news and share anything that you'd like support on the back. It has a few sections of how you'd like to be supported. If you didn't receive one and you'd like one, please raise your hand and one of the greeters will come by with that for you. All right, and if you are here for the second time, thank you for coming again. And if you would like to receive even more information about us, you're here for a second or third time, then go ahead and raise your hand and the greeters will come by with that as well. No? Okay, all right, good. Well, we really enjoyed your presence today and those of you joining us online as well. Okay, so we do the flower dedication now? Yes, we do. Okay. Thank you. Lindo, thank you for these beautiful flowers. She has a dedication today, and I'm going to read that. She says, these flowers are in celebration of spring. Yeah. Celebration of spring. After a long winter. Yes, nature, I know you needed it. I am so grateful that spring has finally arrived. These flowers represent all that spring has to offer: sunshine and rain, colorful flowers and trees, as well as renewal, rebirth, and new beginnings. My hope for you all is that this season brings you whatever you need to feel renewed, refreshed, and whole. What a beautiful dedication. Thank you, Lynn. And if you'd like to bring flowers and have a dedication read on Sunday, then please speak with Annie back there, who will sign you up and get you started and help you arrange that. All right, thank you. We've got one more song from Bright Matter.
We do, and Andres and I are going to exit the stage left, and we're going to leave it to one of the most talented people that I have had the pleasure to work with in a long time. She will not tell you this, but she is amazingly talented, and she's never really very nervous about anything, so we're just going to turn it over to Roshana right now, and she will do her magic.
That's very kind. All right, we have a slide for this, but I'm doing this whole looper thing, and I would ask that you wait till I get it all established, and then I will bring you in, and we'll go through all the parts again. So at the end of this, you're all going to be looping artists. It's really cool. All right. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right. Okay, that's not good at all. See what I'm talking about? I told you. All right, we're going to try. What in the world? We're going to try this. Okay. Wish me luck. Good luck. Thank you. Oh, my God.
You got this.
God's got you. Okay, yes, that's right. 1, 2. chords in there, but I think it might work anyway. We'll try it. Love fills my heart. Love fills my mind. Love fills my body. Love fills my life. Love fills my heart. Love fills my mind. Love fills my body. Love fills my life. Love fills my heart. Love fills my mind. Love fills my body. Love fills my life. Every day when I wake up, I give thanks for love's design. I am strong and I am mighty. I am filled with love's one light. Every day when I wake up, I give thanks for mine. I am strong, I am free, I am filled with light. Every day when I wake up, I give thanks for mine. I am strong, I am free, I am light. Okay. Love fills my heart. Love fills my mind. Love fills my body. Love fills my life. Try the harmony. Love fills my heart. Love fills my mind. Love fills my body. Love fills my life. Every day. Every day when I wake up, I give thanks for love's design. I am strong and I am free. I am filled with love's one light. High part. Every day when I wake up, I give thanks for life. I am strong, I am free, I am filled with light. Try the offset part. Every day when I wake up, I give thanks for life. I am strong, I am free, I am light. Okay, we're gonna fade out. Every day when I just pick your favorite part. I give thanks for mine. I am strong, fills my body. Love fills my life. Wasn't that awesome? You guys are looping artists. Fantastic.
Yeah, Thank you. Thank you, Shauna. Fabulous. You're right, Chris. She's pretty talented, huh? And it was a group effort, right? Yeah, it was lovely. I love that. Thank you. All right, so we have a few things happening at Unity Center of Peace today and throughout the week, and some things to tell you about. And you did hear about Donna having some books available out. We're going to do our Sacred Cafe out there, and she'll be out there signing and sharing her talents, her beautiful talents. Thank you. And Pat Webster, would you come up and do an announcement for social justice?
Can I have this mic? Great, thank you. First, I just want to say, Donna, thank you for that message. I bought the book a year ago, and I've just now had time to start reading it, and it's got tiny chapters and those little things to do, and the meditation really work. And I sent that one about the difference between guidance and ego to somebody that was really in need of it. So I just want to say thank you. Yeah.
Great book.
Yeah, great book. From social justice, this coming Saturday is another National No Kings march and rally. And on the unitysocialjustice.org website, which is also on the UCP website, you can tune into that march and find where you can meet locally with people. There's also Lawrence Tolliver, who we're going to have a conversation with on our broadcast next week, has organized through Unity World Headquarters people who want to gather and pray. And so you may be able to, instead of marching, to just pray. So if you go to Unity World Headquarters page, you may be able to find a place to do that. And that gives me a wonderful segue to say that Reverend Victoria and the board and I are all aware that there is some concern about partisanship, or we know that we're all different, and are affirming that there is power and strength in diversity. And so with Reverend Victoria's endorsement, the social justice team is going to be presenting an after-service workshop where we can learn to listen with love and respect to our differences, because we celebrate those here. And the third thing, oh good, I'm glad, yay! And the third thing I want to announce is this is a day for prolonged spiritual nurturance, because at 3 o'clock, this is our monthly service broadcast, and you can tune in on Unity Social Justice Ministry YouTube. And the broadcast topic today is, what do we do in dark times? Well, we remember that the best place to see the stars is on the darkest night. And the topic is, what do we do as stars? We radiate hope, which is one of the most contagious and powerful emotions there is. So please join in, and there's a YouTube after. We would love it if some of our UCP community can show up. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat. Okay, we've got 2 social group gatherings, and this is for our March birthdays meeting at Squid's Restaurant, March 26th. That's a Thursday at 5:30. What's that? Oh, okay. Well, Friday the 27th is the movie that we're going to see, which is Hail Mary on IMAX, that movie that's just coming out now. And some people are gathering, if you can, to have lunch at the Cheesecake Factory. So check on our website for all the details and dates, just in case anything was not correct here. And join us for some fun, right? For some fun. Okay, and then on next Sunday is our first Pick a Party fundraiser that David Glass is presenting. And he's not here to talk about it today, but I will. This is an opportunity to share and listen to poetry. poetry, spiritual poetry from Rumi to Mary Oliver, or maybe it's something that you have written that you would like to share. So it's an opportunity to hear and to share spiritual poetry. So sign up today, it's QR code, and it is a fundraiser. All right, so next Sunday after the service. And then I want to talk about also next Saturday on the 28th is our Pathways to Community class. And so this is our opportunity if you're sort of new or if you've been coming a while and you'd like to know more about Unity and Unity Center of Peace and the New Thought movement and how that all fits together. It's an opportunity to learn about that and also the principles that we practice here that can really help us express the fullness of who we are, grow into our full realized potential. We'll be doing some practices, the 5 principles, and really get them solid in our minds. So, and it's just a fun place to, really connect with people. People who come together at those pathway classes tend to be friends for a long time. So it's free. I am offering it. I'm facilitating it. There'll be some snacks and refreshments, but you do have to sign up, so I know how many people are coming. Okay, and then Easter, we've got next Sunday is Palm Sunday, and then we've got Easter Sunday, and I'm planning some special things, and we are planning some special things for that. There will be an Easter egg hunt that the kids, so please bring your kids and your grandkids because we're going to be having a fun time there. And also, we did this last year, our Easter Sunday best attire. So get your Easter bonnet on and your Easter clothes on, and we're going to have a little contest. We're going to all be judging each other, so it's not one person judging. And for men as well as women, right? We're all doing this together. That's on Easter Sunday. And also the choir. The kids, the family, the kids, and the parents, I heard them rehearsing today. They're really good. You want to hear this. Yeah, it's going to be a special day and a good day to invite friends, neighbors, and relatives too. We'll have to find some room for more chairs on that day. Kirtan Festival. Irina, would you come up and share about that real quick? Let's share about how we can experience that.
So this was just the beginning of the kirtan of 2 years ago. We're talking about Donna's speech today about the guidance that I saw this picture, but what happened later, which was dark, and we had close to 70 people chanting under the stars with magical lights all through the forest. That came in a vision and to me, and I knew that I have to do it, and I didn't know how. But I was lucky enough to have Jamie and Ellen Cohen to support that vision since then. And we've been having Kirtan Festival every year now, which last year we had close to 100 people in a house. We barely fit everybody. And we're expecting now to be at least that much people. And we need volunteers, please. We acting here as a host. We're inviting communities from all over the Triangle, from Greensboro, from Asheville, and some guest musicians. So we have a full house of musicians chanting sacred mantras, which is sacred sounds with different music interpretations. So this place or the forest depends on the weather. We're hoping to be under the stars, but if the weather not allowing, we do inside. We have so many people here, and we need help with parking. We're gonna have a potluck meal in between the two sets of music. This house is buzzing like a bee nest, and we need help. And this is most beautiful collective ever essence that Victoria was talking about a couple Sundays ago of
Yes.
love, joy, and divinity. It's just amazing. So if you've never been to one, please come and experience it. A lot of you did not know what is it, and first year they came and said, wow, we're coming back, and they're coming back. So if you've never been to one, come experience it. If you have a time to help us, please come to help us for 1 hour or as much as you can. That would
Thank
be
you.
great.
What's the date?
May 25th.
April.
April 25th.
See, the date is right
Saturday.
up there.
I can't see it.
It's
Okay.
Saturday, May 25th, 4 to 8. We have a potluck meal in between. People sharing food. This is
Okay.
really, really bee nest event, and it's the most beautiful
It is.
vibrations you can experience. So
Thank you,
I invite
Irina.
you all talk to me about that. Thank you.
It's beautiful, thank you. Yes, collective effervescence. All right, the children are very patient waiting back there, but there is something that I absolutely have to share with you, and my heart is just overflowing with gratitude about this. So this is our Unity Blooms fundraiser, and we are raising money to take care of this place and all of the things that it needs on our buildings and our grounds. And we have received a lovely donation that is dedicated. It's a tribute gift, and it is dedicated to the prayer team. And it is wonderful Laura Volk and Joe who started this campaign, a gift of $500 for the prayer team. So thank you, Laura and Joe. It's so beautiful, and I know they really appreciated the prayers for Joe and his recovery, which has been pretty amazing. So thank you, thank you. And if you'd like to make a gift, there is the QR code. There's also a little sheet that you can fill out, and you can do it online as well. And it's beginning to grow. That thermometer is beginning to grow, so you want to be a part of that. Thanks again. Again, book signing after the service, Sacred Cafe. We're out on the deck. New people, we would love to get to know you a little more. Hopefully you can join us for some refreshments after the service. Deeper dive facilitated by this gentleman right here, and he will be in the back on the room on the right. Okay, and 3-Minute Miracle is our opportunity to pray with somebody who's trained in prayer. Today it's Karen Rowe, and she will be in the room on the left. And boy, prayer works. Let me tell you, prayer works. All right, those kids have been so patient. Let's sing them in.
I am the real life of God.
I am, I am, I am. I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. The health of God, the strength of God, vitality, energy, vision of God. I am the radiant light for God. I am, I am, I am.
Good afternoon, everyone. Howdy, howdy. Big thanks to Kai for showing up. Today we talked about the gut health. We talked about the second brain, the gut, as we're talking about the strength of the body, and next week we'll kind of put it all together. Talking about the gut and our intuition to gut health. Mary, big thanks to Mary for coming in and sharing sourdough bread and kombucha and her knowledge about that, because we need to balance the health of the brain and the body, brain and the gut. We also, I would bring it down, but it's still wet. We used, instead of paper mache, you know, that type of craft activity, we used pasta, and so we did pasta mache to try and talk about the gut, right, to kind of exemplify. And then we'll put it all together next week. Next week, putting it all together, we're going to find out the fluidity of our strength, and that's it. And yeah, let's bless the children.
children and the children everywhere with our blessing. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you just the way you are, and we behold the Christ in you. All right, join your folks, and if you would stand, take a hand, and let's say our prayer of protection with I am statements. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you, thank you. All right, let's take a deep breath. Together, the light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The power of God surrounds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Hi, it's Reverend Victoria here. I'm at Unity Center of Peace with our house band, Bright Matter.
Hello.
Yeah, and if this video has inspired you or empowered you or opened your heart, opened your consciousness, or even just given you hope, we ask that you support what we're doing here by making a donation today, going to unitychapelhill.org or clicking the link below, and we thank you.